There's a funny thing about English. When you listen to someone speak, you can usually hear words that almost sound like they're in a different language. Especially if you go outside of the U.S., like if you were to go to Mexico or Italy or France. You might hear some words that sound similar to English. And there's a reason for that. English is kind of a borrowed language. It's made up of lots of different languages. It usually takes most of its meaning from Greek and Latin. Okay? Spanish is a Latin language, which is why some of our words sound a lot like Spanish words or vice versa. Just kind of throwing that out there, okay? It's very fascinating when you study this thing called linguistics and really research how words are made and why they're made. It's really, really fun, okay? So, one thing that you should know about words is that once we break them down into roots, you learn how to play with them a little bit. And it's a lot of fun, okay? So don't think that having to study Greek roots and Latin roots is so boring. It's not. It's a lot of fun, and I'll show you why. So if you take the root ambi, A-M-B-I, or A-M-F-I, okay, it means both. So if you hear someone who's ambidextrous, okay, that means they can use both hands to write. Okay, my sister's like that. It's nuts. I love it. Okay, or maybe you hear the word or the root anima, A-N-I-M-A. Anima means spirit or animal. Okay, kind of cool to be able to see that in different things. Or maybe you hear the root ped. Okay, ped can mean either child or foot. Okay, so you hear pediatric doctor, P-E-D. That's talking about someone who is a doctor for children. Okay, or you hear about pedal on a bike, P-E-D-A-L, pedal. That deals with foot, moving your foot around and around and around. Okay, it's a lot of fun to be able to break words down, especially when you get older and are looking at words for like the SAT and ACT to take in order to go into college and stuff. They give you kind of these different sections on those tests where you have to know the meaning of different words. And if you can take those words, even if you don't know the definition, but break it down into chunks, you can figure out the meaning. Okay? So, a little bit of fun with Greek and Latin roots. So, for example, you have this root right here, okay? Air comes from the Greek and it means air or atmosphere, okay? So, think about it like a hot air balloon, okay? And there's lots of different words that can kind of go with it, and I'll try and make it so you can see this. See? Aerobic, so requiring the presence of air or free oxygen for life. Or maybe you hear about aerosol cans. Or aerodynamic, having the shape that reduces drag when moving through air. So if your car is aerodynamic, that means that it has to do with air. Isn't that kind of cool? Now, sometimes we have words that, or roots, sorry. We have similar root meanings, but different roots because they come from Latin or Greek. So here's an example of what I'm talking about. Okay? So we have the same root meaning, which is water, but in Latin, it's going to be aqua, and in Greek, it's hydr. Okay? Different root, different language, but same meaning. So, for example, aqua, let's see here. Maybe you guys went to the aquatic center this summer. There's a pool there. Get it? Aqua comes from the Latin meaning water. Okay? Or you can deal with the Greek one, and you have someone who's telling you all summer long to hydrate, which means to add water. Hyder, from the Greek, again, meaning water. So this is what makes me so excited about teaching English, is that you can break words down into small little chunks in order to figure out the meaning, okay? So I hope that kind of helps you a little bit, or understand a little bit more about Greek and Latin roots. Let me know if you have any more questions, and I hope you guys have a lot of fun. Happy learning!